Hi everyone, this is Ronnie from UK Fruit Fest, and if you want to find out more about the festival, go to fruitfest.co.uk. I was looking through some old notes and things from previous festivals that I came across, and I found some quotations that I wanted to share with you that I included in various speeches and things in the past and as part of presentations. And I thought I would share them with you today because they're very cool. I like quotations and things like that a lot. I like trying to learn them if I really like them. But one of the ones that I've used a lot comes from Herbert Shelton, and he says, "We must lift our understanding of our lifestyle to a plane where it will challenge us to realize there is such a thing as an abundant life. A life that causes us to accept the restrictions gladly and willingly, and not because they are restrictions, but because they are a part of the means by which the higher and more abundant life is achieved." And I think that's a great quotation about the sacrifice, I suppose, that people make, or the perceived sacrifice that people make when they change their diet, and the fact that in reality it's a small sacrifice in comparison to the greater life experience that people get from improving their health. So I love that. I love that speech. I love that quote. This one, I was putting up today actually, is from Joe Alexander, who wrote a book called Blatant Raw Food Propaganda. And he said, "The greatest value of the raw food diet is its transformative value. To a great extent, you become a new and different and better person. You don't just stay the same old person, only a little healthier. You become a new being with new interests, a new philosophy and outlook on life, new goals and desires. You become more of your essence, your true and natural self. You become a person who is more a part of the one great life of nature and less of the confused human world. You become less of the world and more of the earth." I really like that quotation as well. And it sums up the fact that changing to a raw food diet is not just about feeling a little bit better or being a little bit healthier. It has this effect on people where they transform their life. It really changes people to start to get healthier and get in touch with their true desires and needs on a deep level. And your understanding of the raw food diet makes you realize, I think what he's saying here is, you realize your place in the world. You realize your place on the earth. Human beings are seed spreaders. We, at one point, would have been eating fruit and spreading those seeds like the other primates, like many other frugivorous animals. And that's our place on the earth. That's how we fit in on the earth. So the human world is so complicated in everything we do, and how we eat, and how we stay warm, and how we power our houses and our lives and so on. And there's a need for that, of course, in many ways. But this raw food diet allows us to really simplify down an aspect of our life where we can literally plant a tree in the ground and we can attain our food from it with no other people involved, no other process in the way, nothing but sunshine, water, which comes naturally. And we can create some of our own food. In fact, we can create quite a lot of our own food if we really wanted to, with even just a little bit of space. But I love that quotation, and that's a great book. I actually gave that book away. I was at the Danish Fresh Food Festival, probably 2014 or 15, and there was a man there, young man called Ran, or I think you pronounce it Ron, from Israel. and he liked the look of the book, and I gave him the book and I said, take the book. I finished actually reading the book at that festival, and I said, you know, take the book, pass it on to someone else. So hopefully it got passed on to someone else after he read it. So it's maybe out in Israel somewhere. Maybe it'll come back to me someday. And this quotation, I actually don't know, I've not written down where this is from. So I'll need to figure this out. I'm going to imagine it might be Herbert Shelton though. Don't 100% know. I'll need to figure it out. It goes like this. If I have a message for you as a health seeker, it is a message of hope and joy and respect and love for yourself. There is a special glow and vibrancy about good health. It is not simply freedom from disease. As you change your way of life, you begin to perceive through your own personal encounters rather than through what you were taught. You see, smell, touch, taste, and hear with greater sensitivity. You begin to realize how very beautiful you are and how you feel and become an integral part of the ecological process and the human experience, a vital part of the universe. Slowly you evolve into a whole human being. I don't know where that's from, but I've written this down a number of years ago. I share those with you, hopefully to inspire you a little bit, and it's good to find these quotes, these words that inspire you. It's good to have these around. It's not always just about the knowledge and the brass facts, information, whatever you want to say, the number of calories, the number of this. It's about that. It's about being inspired to do this. Inspired to change your life. Inspired to be brave and bold and cut the cords to the previous life and the previous ideas and the previous addictions and habits that are pulling you back, and move boldly forward into your new life. And when you make that commitment to move forward, what you tend to find is that the universe or the world or whatever you want to call it conspires around you to help provide you with everything you need to attain and fulfill those dreams and manifest that new version of yourself. But you have to make that commitment and move forward. And a great place to learn and transform and make that commitment is the UK Fruit Fest, taking place this year from the 29th of July to the 6th of August, over 8 days. It is an immersion experience. There will be most likely somewhere in the region of 70 to 100 people. I don't know exactly how many so far, but I think we have over 40 people already. In fact, close to 50 it will be now already. So if it's time to sign up for you, then go to the page and register. fruitfest.co.uk/registration, or you can join our announcement list at fruitfest.co.uk if you prefer to learn a bit more about it. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you for watching and following. If you've got any questions, put them down below, but most of those questions will be answered at fruitfest.co.uk/registration. Thank you very much for watching today, and I'll see you in another video.